Hey, my name is AMEAMAY, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking to you guys about a SculpSure treatment I had, and I want to say SculpSure, but it's SculpSure. So I feel like I'm saying it really wrong, especially when I'm saying it quickly, SculpSure. So I had this treatment, I want to tell you all about it and show you guys my results. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then keep watching. But in the meantime, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, drop a comment down below if you like these kinds of videos. All right, now let's jump in. So 7 weeks ago, I got this SculpSure treatment. Now, I wasn't sure what it exactly was like. You know, I've heard of like cool sculpting. I've heard of ones where they like freeze the fat. I've heard of ones where they like heat up the fat. Basically, they kill your fat and then like your body eliminates it. So we're only born with like a certain amount of fat cells, and those fat cells stretch in and out. So once they're dead, but you know, you can still put on weight in like the other fat cells. So that's just like a little bit about my understanding of how fat cells work. So I wasn't too sure exactly what this one was. I like read about it, I thought, oh, that sounds quite interesting, because they said they use laser for this one, and I was like, okay, so it's like light. I'll tell you exactly how it felt in a little bit. So I have footage from the day that I went and had it done. I'll show you that as well. Don't worry, it's not gory or anything. I mean, like, it's just my big bum in your face. So if you're not scared of that, then you should be okay to watch it. So I went to the clinic, and because I knew I was just gonna get one session, I wasn't sure if they'd want to do my thighs. Like, they're obviously my biggest spot on my whole body. I was like, is it going to be worth doing these big fat pockets? I know I'm going to need multiple sessions. Like, should I just do the back of my arms? Like, you know, what should I do with this treatment? Like, because I don't know exactly like how much result I'm going to get from one. They told me straight up, yeah, you're going to need 2 to 3 sessions of this treatment. And I was like, okay, all right. Like, and as soon as they looked at my legs, you know, the lady was lovely who did this for me. She was like, oh yeah, I definitely would say, you know, we'll do your legs. We'll do the sides of your thighs. I'll leave a link to the clinic down below for you guys to check out if you're interested, if you're in Melbourne. If not, then yeah, I'm pretty sure they do this treatment. They would do it other places, like other places would have this machine and stuff, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll tell you about the actual machine. So I was really worried because like I had 2 of the little things, and you'll see here, I'll put it here. Yeah, I had 2 of them on each thigh, like on the fattest bit. Now she did say ideally she would want to use 4, because she can do 4, and she's like, I'd love to wrap it around your fat like that. And I was like, is it gonna actually do anything, just being those 2 little things? Like, is that gonna be beneficial? And she explained it to me that even though they're, you know, going onto your skin like that, so they're sitting flat, that little space, the laser still goes under like this. So it will still like kind of sculpt your body, and it won't just be like, you know, one little chunk of fat missing like that. It will like contour in with like the rest of your body. So yeah, you obviously put it on like the biggest spot that you want to kind of reduce. So I was really intrigued. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be that painful when I got there, but she kept telling me like, no, it's pretty painful. No, it's pretty painful. It's pretty intense. And I think she was like building it up in my mind, and I'm happy she did. When I went to get a tattoo, I nearly passed out because I was like, nah, it's not gonna hurt, it's gonna be fine. And then they started, and I was like, this is so painful. And I passed out. So I think if you go in with the expectations, it's always better to be like, oh, that wasn't as bad as what I was expecting. But it is pretty intense when they actually start. So yeah, these like little things, they strap to your legs like an unattractive Lara Croft, because they have to go on like really tight, because they need to be like having full contact, and like the light won't go green unless like it's got full contact on your skin. And I've done IPL, like I have an IPL machine in my salon. I was kind of expecting it to just feel like that. No, it was way worse. When they started at the start, I was like, it almost felt like IPL, like that intense, but like that's like a sharp flick. Like if you imagine that feeling but just staying on, it kind of felt like that. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, this isn't great, but like, you know, it's 20 minutes, like it should be fine. And it's like that for a few seconds, and it kind of eases off, and then it goes like that for a few seconds, and then it eases off. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. And what I didn't realize was that over the 20 minutes, that gets more and more intense. So at the start, it was okay. She was just kind of like, you know, talking to me a little bit about how it gets more intense and then kind of backs off for a second. So I think if it was just that intense pain, I wouldn't have been able to do it. My friend Steph came with me to get some shots for the video so that I can show you them. And when she was there, she was just talking to my person who was doing the treatment for me. So they started chatting about, you know, some things that maybe she wanted to do in the future or something. And in that time, I thought, you know, I'll just play on my phone. No, I could not. It was not a pleasant experience for me at all. I was like, oh my goodness, I need this to be over. This is so painful. But as soon as they stopped chatting to each other and started chatting to me again, because it's all about me, I found that it was so much better. So I definitely would recommend, if you are going, take a friend to chat with. Like, it's not something where you can just kind of sit and like scroll on your phone and you'll be fine. I definitely would recommend bringing someone to actually have there with you to talk to you. Or, you know, because I mean, I had the person doing the treatment, she stayed in the room the whole time with me. I don't know if that's like normal, if they always do that or not. Maybe like the person doing your treatment isn't as nice and chatty as the person who did my treatment. I would just like, if you can bring someone just in case, so you have someone to talk to, because that made the time go so much more quickly. You're not like stressing about the pain. As soon as it's finished, it just felt bruised for the rest of the day. And some people will bruise. I didn't bruise at all. I get very bad bruises on my thighs, like from I don't even know what. I'm just always covered in bruises there. So I expected to bruise really, really severely, but I did not have that at all. Now they recommend to drink heaps of water, you know, obviously healthy food, lifestyle, blah, 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 that will help your results. I didn't really change too much. I tried to drink a lot of water. I usually do drink a lot of water. I probably haven't had as much lately as what I should have. So yeah, you just kind of want to flush out those cells. So what they've done is that treatment's killed those cells and now you need to get them out. So yeah, you just like exfoliate in the shower and yeah, you have your results take 6 to 12 weeks to show up. So what they recommend is if you're doing multiple sessions, at the 6-week point is where you would do another session. Since I'm not doing another session for now, they did say that over the next 6 weeks, I will still continue to have results. So to keep massaging and like, you know, with the loofah in the thing, like, you know, scrub the side bits of my thighs. So that's a little bit about, you know, the actual treatment and, you know, the recovery was like nothing, like it was super easy. Like I just, yeah, felt a little bit tender that day, but nothing where I couldn't go about my day as normal. So that was lovely. Don't think it was sore the next day, and if it was very, very minor. So yeah, that's definitely good. I wasn't really sure exactly, you know, what kind of results I would see over these weeks. I have spoken to people before and they have said, you know, they're quite minor results. And I do think that, I'm going to show you now, my before and after at 6 weeks, it isn't smaller. Like I definitely haven't really like lost fat like in size of my legs. But you can see it's smoother, like it's a lot smoother. So I have like quite severe cellulite on my thighs. It's just a fact of life for my body. I just store everything in there and in my butt, mainly in those side bits of the thighs. Yeah, if you look at the before and after, you can see the before is like kind of rippled and then the after is just like, you know, smooth. So I actually really like that. I thought like, oh wow, like you can actually see a difference. Initially I was like, oh, I don't really think I can see like that much of a difference, because I was expecting like just general size, but I guess for one session that's not really true. And I mean, they've been open with me, very, very open. You're gonna need 2 to 3 sessions. So with that one session, I can still definitely see a big change, and I do feel a lot more confident now, even when I wear leggings and I wear jeans, because I like to wear quite tight fitting clothes a lot of the time. I can actually see that like it's not as kind of like ripply even under clothes. It just has that smoother kind of finish. And my friend Steph did actually notice as well that yeah, it just sits like that a little bit smoother and yeah, not as like ripply, yeah. I would do more sessions maybe down the line when I've got some more money, but for the moment, I'm pretty happy with the results of one session, and I'm okay to sit back and maybe not put myself through some pain just yet. But I do think it is something that once I've, you know, got the time, got the money, I might do some more sessions. It's just a pain, you have to wait 6 weeks between them. But yeah, as I said, there's pros and cons. Anyway, this video is a little bit over the place, but I just wanted to share that with you. I mean, obviously diet and exercise is always going to be the best for you, but regardless, some people just have their problem areas. This is really a treatment for problem areas, not overall fat loss, because that just wouldn't be realistic. Even when I was like itty bitty, like, you know, size 4 to 6 teenager, I still have always had curves. I've always stored on the side of my thighs. That's just my problem area. Yeah, I don't know. I might try it on the back of my arms because I just got a little bit there, so maybe that would just kind of tighten it up. I don't know. I kind of want to get it done everywhere. Like I want to get here, I want to get there, I want to get there, I want to get stomach, like everywhere. But for now, I'm really happy with how that has just kind of smoothed out my thighs. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Do you think it was worth it, not worth it? It's pretty minor, I know, for some people, but for me, I feel like it is actually like a pretty good difference. So I think it's just, yeah, dependent on yourself and your expectations. Like I really didn't have like any crazy expectations. Like I didn't really know what to expect. So I'm pretty happy with how it's smoothed out. I thought like either it will work really well or you won't see a difference. And yeah, I can definitely see that smooth look. So I'm pretty happy. But yeah, as I said, let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what videos you want to see in the future. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.